India and Argentina have signed a key pact on lithium. This is an important bilateral milestone. With me is the Argentinian ambassador to talk about this pact. So if you can elaborate on how big is this pact in terms of a milestone between India and Argentinian relationship?
Well, this is a very important milestone because it's part of a process that has been taking place, which meant many meetings between the government of the authorities of the government of India and authorities of the government of Argentina, missions to Argentina, contacts with the province of Catamarca. So to the national and to the provincial level, it's an ongoing process. And this is a big step in that ongoing process. The production of lithium in Argentina would link both economies for a very long time, because mining projects usually link economies for 20 years or 30 years. You don't make big investments only for a short period of time. They would have a long period of time of production and supply to India's industrial base. So it will link both economies in a very substantial, with a critical mineral, a very sensitive mineral, for a long period of time. So that will enrich our bilateral relations in a very significant way.
So in terms of investment, what kind of investment you're looking at under this pact in Argentina, and how big are the deposits of lithium in your country?
Well, as you know, Argentina is part of what's called the lithium triangle with Chile and Bolivia. So there you have some of the most significant reserves of lithium in the world, and especially of brine lithium, which is a lithium that is produced in lake kind of conditions in high altitude. So it's very rich lithium, and it's very well looked after because of its quality. And of course, Argentina has very significant reserves, and this one will have the capacity to provide India's automobile industry, batteries industry, with the supply that will be needed for its development of electric cars, for example.
But in terms of investment, if you can talk about, give a figure.
The investment in this stage is $25 million, because it's the final stage of exploration. It's not yet the production of lithium. That will require a larger investment, because you have to put the infrastructure to get the lithium out of the thing, and it is a very technically challenging process. But this is a milestone, because we pass to a very advanced moment of exploration. Usually, in mining, it takes 5 to 10 years to a process starts producing the mineral. So if we look at it, we are in advanced stage in the first half of the process. So this is a very significant step, and that will have to be followed by other steps in the future. And I think this will be an opportunity of really creating a deep relationship, economic relation between our two countries.
So moving tracks, you are about to leave. Your tenure here in Delhi, in India, was eventful. We saw several visits as well. If you can sum up your tenure here in Delhi, the key achievements under your tenure.
Well, the key achievements were putting Argentina signed with India that we are strategic partners. That was done in 2019. So my challenge was to put into that framework add elements. One of it was mining, of course, and lithium, gold, and Argentina is very rich in natural resources. You can see the fruition or the outcome of the efforts that were done throughout many years. Of course, another area that of its strategic significance for Argentina is the Malvinas issue, which India has always backed Argentina, and we wanted to keep this issue alive into Indian society, so we created a commission and with very significant personalities of Indian society, and that shows India's backing for this Argentina's claim of sovereignty in the Malvinas. And of course, we appreciate so much India's backing, and India's backing in the UN, India's backing in the G77, India's backing in different forums, and I think well, India has a deep tradition in its fight against colonialism, and this is part of a decolonialization process. We very much value India's backing. And well, there was a lot of other things that happened. We finished our plant of molybdenum in Mumbai, in the nuclear field cooperation advanced. In the science and technology, a lot of advancement was made, a lot of progress was made. In the space area also, cooperation has started, and it's developing well. In the trade area, trade has expanded very, very much between our two countries. So, and he has begun to diversify also. Investments in both ways have increased. The political contacts have increased very much. We received the visit of the Minister of Foreign Affairs of India. Our Minister of Foreign Affairs came here twice. So it was very active 3 years, and we can. I only can express gratitude to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of India, who pushed forward so much also this agenda, and of course the India's ambassador in Buenos Aires, who was my partner in all of this effort, and of course the government of Argentina, of different authorities, the Minister of Science and Technology, the Minister of Defense. We developed also, we reopened the Defense Attaché office, and that created a new line of cooperation in many areas of the defense field. So I'm very happy that our bilateral relation has advanced, and I'm sure that the next ambassador that comes here will continue to push forward that relationship. And I know the commitment of the Indian government to push forward this relationship, because if you look at the world, the complementarities between Argentina and India are huge. It's probably one of of different bilateral relations, one of the most complementary, and the opportunities are great. So I think we can be very. There's also have been a lot of coordination in the multilateral area. Argentina backed very much India's agenda in the G20, which was a very successful event. Nobody was betting on a declaration, and India managed to get everybody together to have a declaration. It was a huge success. Nobody expected. And and we backed India all of the way throughout that process. That was very challenging, because the geopolitical tensions are growing, and they're very challenging. And India pulled it through, and And well, we are very proud of having been able to, with other emerging economies, to have helped India in that process very much.
A lot of achievements. You mentioned about defense. Opening up of the Office of the Defense Attaché as well. Tejas is something that was part of discussion. We saw the visit of the Argentinian Defense Minister as well. How much there is keenness to buy India's Tejas from Argentinian side?
Well, there was a lot of conversations. Those processes are long and difficult, and it requires, and Argentina is under a lot of pressure, budgetary pressure. So, but the conversations have started and have developed in many other fields, because we have developed cooperation, and in the helicopter, for example, area, Argentina has made a contract with India in that area. There has been a lot of cooperations in defense field, military officers from India going to Argentina, participating in the Antarctic a mission that Argentina has every year, people from the armed forces of India participating, delegations from Argentina to here. Our pilot has have come here to try the Tejas, and they were really very well surprised at of the technology and of the capacity of the Tejas. So we have advanced very much, and I hope this will continue and diversify and add many other areas of the defense cooperation agenda forward, and and opening up the military office here, or the military attaché's office here, was of great help to develop this agenda. So I think the perspectives between the two countries to continue developing the defense agenda are very good.
Mm-hmm. So my last question to you is on BRICS. We saw the announcement being made in South Africa, and we have seen a change in stance. If you can talk about that, and of course India's role as well when it comes to backing of Argentina in the BRICS grouping.
Oh, well, how do you call it? That was also a success, because Argentina was invited after a long process, and we received all of the backing of India throughout this process, and we have to express all of our gratitude to India for backing us throughout the process, which was not difficult, which was very difficult, because there were many candidates, and a lot of interest to join the BRICS, and India pushed very hard so Argentina could join. Argentina at this moment is having difficulties, yes, as you know, and it's evaluating many of the things in its foreign policy. So it was not totally prepared. We changed government. It was not totally prepared to join at this moment. And but as an Argentinian official, I can only express the gratitude of the Argentinian people for India's backing throughout this process.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much, sir, for speaking to WION, and you had a very nice tenure, and hopefully best of luck for your future endeavors back home or anywhere else. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much.